Welcome everyone to Beastmoon Monster Mayhem. This is the PvE version where we battle creatures in timed matches. One team of 6, that's us players, against an array of creatures, that's the computer AI, in a defeat or you lose scenario. If you're new to Beastmoon, I suggest you pause this and check out the Beastmoon 101 Getting Started video first. But since you're still watching, you're ready to find out more about Beastmoon Monster Mayhem. Let's get started.
Greetings, Hunter. Welcome to the newest phase of the Beastmoon Monster Mayhem. Listen close, for a new phase brings new rules to the game. As in the first Beastmoon phase, you and your teammates will assume beast forms. Notice your previous beast form tier progression still applies. However, in this phase, your team will battle hosts of maniacal monsters, not other wizards in beast form, but that is only the beginning. A Monster Mayhem match consists of multiple stages, each with several waves of monsters. Win all the stages, win the match. To win a stage, one must defeat the waves of monsters to capture all of the battle rings, which then grants access to the Spiral Battle Ring. The Spiral Battle Ring is where you must defeat the stage boss monster and their minions. Now listen closely, for herein lies the mayhem. Once the Spiral combat is initiated, monsters will return to the hunting grounds. Only now, the battle rings they guard have unique ring spells. Players not engaged in the Spiral combat can capture those battle rings, unleashing their ring spells to aid their teammates in the Spiral Battle Ring. Ring spells will be cast at the start of the combat round by a teammate of my choosing. What? Am I not allowed to have fun too? Once the boss is defeated, that stage is complete. You will then be returned to the Beast Hall where you can buy battle cards or change forms. Notice that I've done away with that pesky countdown timer. That goes for after one is defeated or flees combat as well. Who says the immortals do not listen to the will of the people? Beastmoon boons are rewarded at the end of each stage, and that's saying nothing of the other treasures dropped by lesser monsters. Outside of the game, I've built some recipes into the new Beastmoon crafting table. Make haste, as these are only craftable during this phase. Do be sure to speak with Actaeon as well. He has new boots and hats recipes, among others. Seek the help pages if you require further Beastmoon details. Now, join the queue and prove your mettle. Good hunting.
Awesome, thanks for those tips, Artemis New Moon. You are fantastic. I love her little comedy in there too. Make sure you pick up Meleager's quest in the Beastmoon Pavilion. He rewards you with moon gold dust you need for crafting special Beastmoon only items like idols for unlocking beast forms, treasure cards, and spellaments.
Greetings! Since I cannot partake in the hunt myself, I'd like to offer you an extra incentive to defeat the bosses you'll already be fighting. Sound good? Excellent. I've the means to make this a weekly recurrence if you're willing. Good hunting.
So this one's called Beastmoon Boss Challenge. Defeating a Beastmoon Boss number 1 in the battlegrounds give you some gold, some XP, and an unknown item. That would be the moon gold dust. Defeating Beastmoon Boss number 1 will give you 1 moon gold dust. Defeating Beastmoon Boss number 2 will give you 2 moon gold dust, and defeating Beastmoon Boss number 3 will give you 3 moon gold dust for a total of 6. The best part about this is if you were only able to defeat the very first boss and then your team ran out of time and was defeated, that's okay. All you have to do is attempt to get boss 2 and 3 on future matches, and it still counts towards those rewards. Beast Form Upgrades kiosk is for upgrading your different beast forms, tiers, and levels. And the Beastmoon Crafting Anvil in the back is for crafting Beastmoon Monster Mayhem only items. And the Beastmoon Seed Cultivator is for crafting the Beastmoon seeds that you can do gardening whenever you choose. They drop awesome things that you need, like moonstones for crafting, treasure cards, Beastmoon idols, and battle coins. Actaeon hasn't had any new items in a while, but if you haven't checked out what he's got, check out those awesome Beastmoon gear and also the Woven gear that are specific to Beastmoon event only. Enough about the pavilion, let's get into the event. Click join match and join match again, and once you have 6 players, it'll say ready to go. Yes, let's do it. Should you do group or solo, you can make a group up to 6 different friends to join the Beastmoon Monster Mayhem or Beastmoon Hunt. Or you can go in solo like I did, where you are matched up with 5 other random players among the game to try your hand at the Beastmoon Monster Mayhem. It might be more fun to group with friends, but remember, it doesn't guarantee you'll win, just as going solo isn't a guaranteed loss for your team. Plus, you can always find new friends when you solo as well. For the event, the first time you go into it, if you have any forms tiered up, which means the level automatically goes up with it, then you get your special event points with those. Now, picking a beast form. You definitely want to pick one that complements your team and gives you advantage against the enemies. I can clearly see up at the map here, they are spiritual ones. See, there is balance and life, death and life and balance again. So if you look on the other side, you'll see which forms are giving more damage to others and which ones are being hurt more by others. There's a limited amount of pips inside this first Beast Moon lobby, so make sure if you can, choose a form quickly and grab them. Then visit Action and purchase some battle cards, because you don't want to run out in that big boss battle. Awesome, so first thing you do is run and go to the battles. Always run into the lowest ranking one first because it has the lowest health, and you'll be able to defeat it faster. Once the creature that's in the first spot, which is the sun spot, is defeated, that means your team will go first every time. And that is a great advantage to have. When you're battling, take out the lowest health creature first, boost your teammates, utilize AoEs if you can, but pick quick. This is a timed event. The time can be seen counting down at the very top from the moment the first player walks out onto the ring. When you're picking forms, always look at what creatures are on the outside. Like I picked a death form, so I didn't want to pick one with a death form because I wouldn't get a boost on the damage for it. Like death gets a boost on the damage for life. This one already has a 200 trap on it. This Pluto here does 50, but I get a damage bonus because I'm death and their life. So this will defeat the Mongo. Lovely. Now one creature left. And always communicate with your team. That is my #1 rule of all Beastmoon batches. If you're new to Beastmoon, let them know. Decide how many people per battle ring per wave. You can't yell at people for doing 3 people versus 2 creatures if you wait until after they join to tell them, hey, don't do that. Why did you do that? Other things you can communicate are who's going into the boss fight, who's going first, asking if someone has a certain spell, etc. And that's where knowledge of the specific beast forms and their spells comes in handy, because if you get a boost if somebody has a minion summoned, you can ask, hey, do you have that minion card up? Or maybe someone might ask, hey, do you have the spell that gives pips so I can cast an AoE faster? Or can somebody blade me? Those sort of things. Communication is always best. You can always check on the status of your team by pressing the tab key. This shows the player's name, what form they are, and their status. In this case, we have someone who is missing. Also tells you how many KOs of player or mobs. You will definitely not have any player numbers on this match because this is Monster Mayhem. Tells you how many captures you have over time and how many times you've been defeated. If this was Beastmoon Hunt, there would be a red team and a blue team that you could click on. Okay, I'm just going to pass because they are going to be defeated. Once you defeat all the creatures in the ring, you'll get points, rewards, and a teleporter will appear right there. Run straight into it, ignore those pips out there, especially if you're missing health. Run into that health and walk right on out. This being a timed event, there is something in here. I just realized that this was supposed to be Celestia. So no, there's no time clam in this one. There would be the Clockfather. That's how you add 2 minutes to the countdown timer. Oh, this is a chest of coins where you get more coins for purchasing battle cards. Yes, we do need that, but we also need to start this battle because we are down to 4 minutes. It's Jason Momoa! You can see up here on the map the different schools that are in the different outside rings and also which schools are inside the spiral battle. Right now we only have 1 extra person to be battling on the outside, so it makes it a little bit harder. It's not too bad for the first wave if someone is used to it, but it could be difficult once we start getting 2 creatures in here. If the creature on the outside is defeated, then the card that they were guarding, as Artemis says, gets used in the battle by a random one of us 4 casting it. There will be little words on the screen that says inspired to cast, and it'll show a little picture of what card is going to be cast. And cast Curse Medusa on Spiral. The outside cards and their locations stay the same on each of the waves, it's just that the amount of damage or bonus that they give us via blades or shields increases with each wave. And they also do respawn on the outside. Okay, so apparently someone did find it because it says accept this gift from the Clockfather. If you are familiar with the Wizard101 plants, it looks just like a clockwork flower, but it just has the words Clockfather up above it. There's one of those available in each wave, and the time that they add does not increase per wave, it still only adds 2 minutes. But if you make it to the next wave, you will see that there's more time than you had started with in the first wave. Plus, if you were able to defeat this boss here, any time left over carries over to the next wave. Fantastic. And you know that you're in trouble when you hear that clock counting down. So we were not able to win this one because we ran out of time. And as you see, it says monsters win. You don't get any rewards. However, the previous battles, we did get 45 gold and a couple runes. That's all we got. There's no moonstones, there's no lunari, there's no spellaments, there's nothing really good from the outside battles. The ones you want to win are the boss battles. Even though it says points earned 554, that's not actually it. This right here, 29, is all I got. This is just because of all those beast forms that are already upgraded. And to exit, just hit exit. At the bottom, you can see what looks like a coin with some swords crossed on it. Those are battle coins. You can have a total of 100, and right now I have 65 because I purchased some battle cards for this Beastmoon match. The way you get more of those is you can get them from harvesting Beastmoon seeds, or there are chests located throughout the Beastmoon Monster Mayhem and also in Beastmoon Hunt for you to replenish those. Spiral is open. Got our points for defeating. Make sure we get all of our health, and let's go run. For Spiral, it really doesn't matter which one of those you take, just run and go forwards. But be careful of these outside rings here, because if somebody is already inside Spiral, that means these creatures here will appear, and you might get caught in a battle there. The first wave is 4 versus 2 creatures. The second wave boss is 4 versus 3 creatures, and the final third wave boss is 4 of us versus 4 of them. And as always, we're going after the lowest health creature first, especially since it's in the first ring. Defeat that one, and then we get to go first, which is always an advantage in the boss battle. So there are 4 of us in the boss battle and 2 of them on the outside battle. When they defeat this creature, the spell will come to us. And that was really fast. See, it says inspired to cast, and you can't really see it under his arm, but it's right there. Phalanx number 1. 75 shield and 100 blade for all of us. Now you do need to be careful which bosses that you cast that with, because some of them steal them. Balance bosses can steal them. Myth bosses can either steal, or they can actually just go right through them, depending on if they cast certain spells. Inspired to cast Medusa on Spiral. Yes, we definitely don't have enough time to defeat this one, because 20 seconds is not enough for all 4 of us to even get a turn. Good going anyway. And this time it's accurate, saying only earned 8 event points. Alright, so those 2 teams finished at the same time. And it's just us left, and we have almost 7 minutes left, so that's great because we still have the time to find with the Clockfather. And 2 minutes has been added to it. Go, go, go. Run in there. Grab all my wisps and health if I need any. Nice. So with my 100 something and the Medusa is 150, hopefully we'll defeat the lowest Triangle over there. Ooh, plus the damage from there. By the way, any blades you have on you will be used up by the spell that you were inspired to cast by the awesome outside team. We got this, team, we got this. And now, Phalanx 1 will give us all blade. Well, that'll give me a shield and 100 blade. If I can get 6 pips, I can definitely do some damage to that thing. I won't get a boost because death hurts me more then I hurt death. But still, with that blade, it's nice. But be careful, some deaths can remove blades. Some death forms can even turn your blade into a negative. Ah, yes, the love of storms. Look at that gloriousness. Oh, you swapped. Be careful of those swaps. And also, don't be mean. Don't be mean. That's not nice. And Pip's Fairy. Oh, I didn't get to do mine. And the Pip's Fairy. Oh no. Okay. This one might waste some of our time. Gotta be careful with the Pip's Fairy. It uses up a lot of time to cast. Because it heals everyone, then gives everyone additional pips. And if you are low on time, yeah, don't do that one. Pew, 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 pew. Alrighty. And so, we got some Moonstones, we got a Crimson Phantom, but, hey, time's a ticking, let's go, go, go. Not only that, but we cleared Beastmoon boss number 1, so Meleager automatically has a reward for us. And there's coins, and I get 20 battle coins out of that, which helps replenish some of what I used to purchase some battle cards. That's an example of working well with your team, where you're boosting people up, you are setting up traps for a future hit that's on the same turn, all that good stuff. So on this side, we are on the outside battle, getting boosts for the spiral battle. And also, if anyone in the spiral is defeated and they flee, one teammate that has not already been in the spiral can go in and replace them. And there is a common tactic where if you still have a lot of time and you're doing very, very badly, but you've defeated maybe a couple of the minions that are in the boss battle, someone will stand on the boss, and then once everyone flees, that person will pull the boss in. Then you only have that one creature left to battle. The same works if you only have one creature and one boss in one of the later battles. If you get on the creature, which has a lot less health than a boss, then that one will go first. So it's that whole thing about getting that very first sun space open for you so that you can go first. There, I'll be supportive of you. I won't be mean. I know what it's like to be a noob. Oh, I'm dead. Oh no, they stole your blade. And because it's been over 2 turns, I think once I go back to the lobby, I will lose this form. Nice. Incoming! Oh, look at that, I didn't lose my form. Alrighty then. I guess it wasn't enough time. So let me grab health really quick. It's easiest for me just to run back to the lobby because there's lots of pip and health wisps there for me. So we're on the blue side. It'll let us out on the right side of the map. There we go. Who are you? You are this one. We want you. And there's another good thing to communicate. Has the time been found? Especially if you're running low and not quite at the defeating point. Oh no! We did not do well. If it says spell was not cast, that means that Spiral was lost. Even though we lost, everyone tried their best and no one gave up. But we do have a yellow question mark from Meleager saying, hey, I got something for you.
Well done, Hunter.
And there's 1 moon gold dust and 5,000 gold. Let's see what we got from doing a little bit of gardening and 1 whole Beastmoon match. We got some seeds and we got some thread. I hope this guide on Beastmoon Monster Mayhem has been helpful for you. And good luck and happy hunting.